I often think, why is it important that you have a close connection to yourself, and why it makes such a big difference? And the more I start paying attention to my body and to my emotions and to my thoughts, I actually understand more what moves me, and what are the things that are bothering me, and then what are the things that make me upset, that make me angry. What is it that I value deeply? What was the thing that brought real joy to me? Like, not something that cool, and then I forget about it. It was not a kickback, it was a deep sense of joy. And when I look deep and I know that thing, that very special thing that brings a deep sense of joy, then I wouldn't be feeling troubled to make the decision what is right and what's wrong for me now, because I know where I find a deep joy, and I follow the route based on that, and I base my decision on that. And I've tried different things, like everybody. I've tried different things, and I have done many different things, and I have found out that there are a few things that bring me very deep joy, and one of them, and that has actually become the goal of my life, is to bring other people joy. And that's amazing. That's the biggest pleasure of mine, to bring joy to other people. And the other thing is to give. And I love giving way more than getting. And by getting it, I mean material stuff. Because if you give me something that's material, then I would be like, oh my god, what should I do with it? Where should I put it? How should I get rid of it? But of course, if you give me your time, if you share with me a nice joke, if you share with me a nice bike route, of course I would love to have it. And yeah, yeah, I love to give, but again, probably not material thing, but experience. I really love to gift other people experiences. And now that I'm thinking about it, bringing joy to other people also is a sort of a giving. So that's experience of laughing together and sharing a foolish moment together and being stupid together. Uh, but together, that's the whole point of it, not me only. So so it's why we started with, why is it important to have a connection with yourself? And when you're connected to yourself, you know what is it that brings you joy. And when you know what is it that brings you deep joy, then you're not wandering around and thinking of 10 different possible things that strangely all seem equally important and interesting to you. It cannot be. Of all 10 different things that you can do at a certain moment, probably only one of them highly correlates with your values. Maximum two to three. lot more. So then you wouldn't be running around doing 10 different things, never deeply involved in any of them, never deeply feeling any of them, and never feeling the deep satisfaction with them. You never feel deeply satisfied with any of them, because any of them you do, you think of the 9 other things that you could have done. Because you don't know why you are doing the thing you are doing. You just do it. Because it was on your list of things that was possible to do. But when you do know what is it that brings you deep joy, then there are not many choices left. There's often a very clear choice there, and you just follow that. And when you follow it, you go to a space where that brings even more joy than if it was just a random choice, because you know why you are doing it, and there's a deep meaning behind what you're doing, like cycling. I love cycling. It's it's a clear choice for me. On the weekend, weather okay enough, I run out, and I know why I'm cycling. I'm cycling to experience something new, and I know why I spend time with my colleagues, because I really deeply love them, and I feel enormous joy talking to them and being close to them, like even physically standing next to them brings me joy. Hearing their voice brings me joy. Seeing their pictures brings me joy. I have found that I deeply care about them. That's amazing. So I know what to do. And yeah, so a lot of misery comes out of losing this connection. And then you're like a piece of paper, and the wind moves you. The wind moves you here and there. You're not attached to anything. You don't know where to attach to. You just lose. And it takes you there, and it takes you there, and it takes you to the sea, and it takes you to the street, and it takes you to the uh, basement, and it takes you to the roof. You're running around, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing there. So, take a pause. Go somewhere still. Take away all the distractions, all the wind that is around you in your life. Seek silence and be with yourself, and don't do anything, because you don't know what you want to do. You just don't know. Be in your silence with yourself and stay on your breath and see what's going on. Sometimes the best solution and the best thing you can do is to do nothing and just be yourself. And then you hear yourself. You hear yourself that sometimes you say, no, it's just too much. I want to leave. And then you leave. You hear yourself, oh no, I cannot do it anymore. I want to stop. No, I want to change. And you would stop. You would make a change. But if you're not connected with yourself, you have no idea what is the voice inside you telling you. You cannot be kind to it because you just even don't hear it. If you don't hear it, that is telling you, hey, I need a pause. Take a break. And you're running around. And it says, please, I'm so tired. I need some time off. I need a vacation from all this noise that you're creating, and you're running around. because you just don't hear it. And how can you be kind to this little being that lives inside you and wants to talk to you? You cannot be kind when you don't hear its voice. So take some time. Spend the time, instead of going and running and doing, spend time being. Be with the little being inside you. The more time you spend with it, the more you hear it, the more you know what you deeply need at any moment. You know when you need to go, you know when you need to stop, you know when you need to do, and you know when you need to take a pause. But you need to hear it first. And that's the key.